1 and Q. Nothing is.
But I'll figure it out.
I hear it a little bit.
You hear it a little bit?
I hear it. Everybody else hear us? Can
Yes,
y'all hear us?
I hear us. But I don't hear the music.
And in the meantime, good morning, everyone. How are you guys doing on this fresh Thursday, bright and early in the morning, as we here hanging out with you and wanting to bond with you in ways in which we haven't been able to in such a long time. This is me stalling. We're having a little technical difficulties when it comes to our audio. But as long as you guys can hear me, give me a thumbs up in the comment section if you can hear me. And if you can't, give me a thumbs down so I know what is going on.
Yeah, they can hear us.
Okay, they can hear us? You sure? All right.
Yes, Jonathan Legumbe. Good morning, brother.
Jonathan, you can hear us?
You can hear us?
Yeah.
Everything copacetic? Yeah, they can hear us. Let me see here now. I'm put it as instrumental in the background. Yes, let me see.
All right, I don't know. See, it's playing, but it's low. So you guys are going to hear some low audio. No, what's that?
That's instrumental.
It's a helicopter instrumental. Anyways, people, today is Thursday, August 27th. It is Thursday of Carnival Week, so happy Carnival Thursday. Today is the big bad Machel Montano show on City Hall Plaza, and we'll be giving away tickets later on into the show. So make sure that you guys are tuned in, you guys are listening, and you guys are locked in. Yes, here we go.
Boston, New England, let the sunlight in. Saucy and friends in the morning. We're ready to begin. Yeah, find us at sparkfmonline.com. Saucy and friends in the morning. Yeah, we got it going on.
All right.
Yeah, ain't no like the one I got. No one can. Hey, drinks a lot, but That's it. Now I got the energy. Before I was like, good morning. But yes, we outside right now. It is Thursday, Carnival Thursday here in Boston, Massachusetts, and we are bringing you all the news and information you need to get through this week. Last night, quick check-in, was the big bad Pan on the Plaza that took place on behalf of B Soca on City Hall Plaza. And what a effing great night, if I do say so myself.
Absolutely.
It was great, wonderful turnout, amazing weather. It was vibes, it was food, drinks. It was family, friends. It was so intergenerational.
It was Pan on the
Yes,
Plaza.
it was Pan on the Plaza. So I'm really, really excited about that. And today is Machel Montano on City Hall Plaza again. So we will be giving away more tickets later on in the show. So make sure you guys keep it locked. Shout out to one of our winners yesterday. Well, we had two winners yesterday. And I can't wait to see them. Make sure you guys find us at some point. Spark FM. I should put the 10 in that bitch too. Yeah. Make a call and see. Might be too many papers, but we are out here and we're gonna have a good day. How was your evening, Tristan? You was out there working.
I was out there working, but yesterday was such an amazing day, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to B Soca, shout out to 5 Stars, shout out to Branches, shout outs to the lady that sang. What she sang?
This and that band.
This and that. Oh
Yeah.
man, this and that band. That lady be singing.
She be singing,
They be
yep.
jamming. She be jamming. I wasn't expecting that too. I'm trying to remember what song she sang, but I was like, oh, I was not expecting that. And I started to whine.
It was a good time.
Absolutely. A shout out to the vendors that were out there, all the vendors.
Oh, the food choices were amazing
yeah, man.
yesterday. At one point,
Yeah,
I just
man.
stood in the middle looking around like, what I'm supposed to do?
Yeah, man.
Hungry.
So, everything, everybody that was out there. There was so many children.
Yeah.
So many
a lot of
young
children.
people out there. A lot of people came with
And
their
a
kids.
lot of elders too.
A lot of
like,
elders.
It was so dope to see like all
Just
the
all the
generations
age- all the
really
generations,
in
yeah.
there,
Yeah.
just kind of bonding together
It was
and having a
definitely
good time.
A family affair
Yes,
last night.
absolutely.
So. I even saw some people that said I wasn't gonna come, and my kids dragged me out. My kids just came with their flags and everything on already. So hey, shout out to y'all.
It's a fun time to just be free. Like it feels like a free up event. Like,
Yes.
like I would
Yes,
like
yes,
to
yes,
not
yes.
know what's going on and to be walking on City Hall Plaza and be like, hey, what's this?
Yeah.
I would like to go to it.
I didn't. I was too young when they shut down the panorama.
Panorama, yeah, me
so I
too.
didn't get to see what that was like.
Yeah.
But this is incredible. Such a dope event. Shout out to everybody that came out. Pan on the Plaza 2026, the 4th year. Definitely looking forward to next year. I'm looking every year between Kitty's Carnival and Pan on the Plaza. Both of those growing exponentially at the same time is just a dope feeling. But other than that, man, getting ready for tonight, Machel Montano on the Plaza. So part 2, you know what I mean? Shout out to everybody that's going. Grab your tickets if you don't have any tickets yet, because we're definitely outside. Yes, shout out to you, Janet, man. Shout out to Janet.
Man, listen, I gotta stop this show because there are people that really just be there showing up like volunteer godmothers almost. Like Janet, you are a different type of person from
Absolutely.
start to finish. Janet is there at your event, helping to set up, helping to set down, helping all around. Working 2 jobs, doing different things, and she doesn't do this because she has to. She's
Right.
not getting paid for it.
Right.
She literally has a love for supporting others, and that is a trait that we are missing in America and in the world these days. You are truly an amazing person,
Janet.
Wow, yeah, Janet,
Absolutely,
Janet.
absolutely.
Be Soka especially. Like we literally call you our super volunteer. She is our super volunteer. She's the one that we were like, if we need anything, it's Janet. Call Janet. She got us. Call Janet.
Yeah,
It's
man.
amazing.
Absolutely. So yeah, man, I'm getting ready for the rest of the weekend. Tomorrow is I don't know what the days are no more. Today's Thursday.
Today's Thursday.
Yes.
Tomorrow's Friday.
Tomorrow's line by the truck.
Yep, and
We're
it
gonna be
also
over
is
there.
strike.
And then strike in the morning, man. All the people, y'all might have to throw me on the boat somewhere. I don't know, but I'm gonna go with a speaker box.
Just carry it. Like, I'm here for this.
Because I still never been on strike. You know.
What?
I've only been to one strike, and that was the one in Hugh. I don't think
boy.
that can't count.
That can't count.
Yeah.
That can't count.
So
That-
are we
yeah.
doing the show in the morning? Oh yeah,
What
strike.
time does it start? I gotta figure out what time did it start. It starts
We'll
so
let
I can know.
We'll let
exactly.
y'all know. We'll let y'all know. But tomorrow night we're also gonna have Roger Wild's the drop the afternoon show, the evening show with Proper, myself, and Selected Tim. We're gonna have special guest Roger Wild's in the building. So that's the ones that sing Go Go Club and
It
all
a
that
go
good
go
stuff. Yeah,
and
yeah,
a
yeah,
papa, a bobo.
So make sure everybody comes out. All right. Boards at 10:30. So yeah. Or you're going to be able to make that, you know. Or you ain't gonna be able to make that.
10:30. Yeah, probably will not be here tomorrow morning.
Strike from the show. Actually, you know what? I might see who want to come and spin some tunes. We might just spin some tunes.
Because it will be a tune. There's a lot of people that's out. So if you are not going to strike and you are a DJ, you want to come in here and
man,
have a
want
good
whole lot
time.
vibes?
Whole lot vibes.
We're gonna have the unofficial after party right there. When all you come after the boat, tell everybody put Spark on the radio. Right? We're gonna be right here jamming.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, you ready to start the show?
Let's start the show. Spark FM Online, #1 for urban and Caribbean music. Let's go.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
What's the word?
Tell me now. It's time for Around the Way News with Miss Tony B. Knowin'. Yeah, Miss Tony B. Knowin'.
Sparkfm.cam. Whoosh.
Forgot to mention. We did shout outs to the families of Mr. Glenn and Mr. Rudy.
Yes.
You guys also gave out citations to them as well, right?
We did. And something else to note thank you for reminding me. The funeral information for Mr. Glenn, for Mr. Rudy is happening today. So it is a very somber day here on Carnival Thursday, which he was a stalwart of Carnival in general from the Demitis Band. For those of you guys that are planning to attend and want more information, his funeral services take place today at Dolan Funeral Home, 1140 Washington Street, Dorchester, Mass. The viewing is from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. and the service is at 1 p.m. And then they'll have a celebration of life for him on August 30th. That is this coming Sunday, at 1 p.m. at the D Midas Mass Camp, and that is on 427 Seaver Street in Dorchester. We will be posting this across our social medias for those of you guys who are interested in paying your respect and condolences to the family and friends of Mr. Rudolph Osborne. Yeah, man. Thank you. With that said, we are going to go straight into the Around the Way news. Neighbors voiced their complaints about boisterous partying, including after Cultural Fest. So we know that this is going to be a thing now because, hopefully after this week, we won't have too much more of these big cultural celebrations, I believe. So concerns about weekend street takeovers and loud parties in the vicinity of Franklin Park have largely fallen on deaf ears this summer, according to several leaders and neighbors who want more to be done to contain the disruptions. Mike Kozu, who leads the community group Project Right in Grove Hall, said that the quality of life problems that follow festivals in the park on weekdays in the area have become the number one concern for many residents. I think the organizers of the festivals need to step up and take more responsibility for what happens afterwards, as well as what happens during the parades and concert, Kozu said to the reporter. It is astounding how you can be over here and it's so loud and out of control, and then I drive by another part of Dorchester over by the YMCA and it's quiet and calm. Earlier this month, gatherings that followed the annual Dominican Festival on Sunday, August 16th, went on until the early morning hours on Monday on some neighboring streets, with large crowds congregating with loud music, drinking, smoking, and some reports of fighting. There are similar worries about the aftermath of this coming weekend annual Caribbean Carnival. Councilor Brian Worrell says that while he and other neighbors who live along the Blue Hill Avenue corridor enjoy and support the parade and festivals, they have legitimate concerns. I think they do too, but I think that there's a little bit of a difference. I feel like after the Caribbean Carnival, shit is pretty much shut down by 4 o'clock. The streets are open, the barricades are gone. Everything is pretty much, I keep closing my eyes. If you guys keep noticing that, because I'm sleeping while I'm talking. I'm so tired. Everything is pretty much shut down, which is very interesting to us in the Caribbean because we also watch these other parades around town and they don't shut down.
They don't shut down.
They don't be shut down. They just move the parade to another stationary area somewhere around Blue Hill Ave or the neighboring streets, and they continue their parade, and I am baffled to why they are not shut down. No. I'm not hating on it. I think everybody should have their cultural celebrations from whatever time the permit says you have to the permit says you don't. Yeah. And then after that, you got to shut it down, sir and ma'am.
Do people go by Juve anymore? Like how they used to
like line up over there?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Like over there on Talbot, maybe. Because now that it's moved, I think they congregate in the field. But I actually don't know if people still because not everybody knows that it's moved by now, right? Yeah. I don't know. This is the 3rd year for the moved Juve.
I don't think they need any. Oh, it moved.
No, for the new
location.
The
3rd year for the new location.
You said that you don't think they what?
I don't know.
I don't remember what I said. Keeping it moving. Let me get this one off the stream.
Yeah, I don't know why they have any concerns, because it's not like after after Carnival, people park up their cars and play music on the side of the
people
streets.
literally go home because everybody's drunk.
Yeah.
And we have to leave because they open up the streets and tell us to get away from there. So that's all crazy. Keeping it moving. What show is this? This is not this show either. This is Wednesday. Investigation finds Boston public schools improperly spent more than $867,000 in public funds. On what? It's a lot of money. An investigation found that the Boston Public Schools spent more than $867,000 of public funds in ways that violate Massachusetts law. Inspector General Jeffrey Shapiro called on school officials Wednesday to pause payments on vendor contracts for non-essential goods and services for 10 business days. First of all, it already take you too long to get your payment from the city of Boston anyways. So now you shutting it down for 10 business? Oh, sorry. Shapiro also asked for an internal review to be performed after separate investigations found that the BPS Division of Operations wasted significant public funds by failing to follow procurement law and BPS procedures. The Office of Inspector General said it investigated some contracting and procurement practices of the BPS Division of Operations after receiving multiple complaints. I think I read that again, and here is the clip.
Finds Boston Public Schools spent more than $850,000 in public funds in ways that violate Massachusetts law. The State Inspector General's office says BPS failed to get bids for supplies or services costing $10,000 or more. The district did not have any written contracts, but widely available books from a vendor through a no-bid contract and created a new contract to pay off debt to a favored vendor instead of paying through the proper process. The Inspector General says multiple complaints about invoice payments led to this investigation. BPS tells Boston 25 that this audit looks at material from 2019 through 2024 and that a number of changes have been made since to address the issues.
So they're saying that they're not using the portal.
To do their business.
Portal, yeah.
Oh. Did they steal it? Did they use the money for what they said they was going to steal it for?
So I think they said, so basically like they hired a company instead of going through a vendor portal where the people are supposed to bid on the jobs.
Oh, so they're giving them to their friends?
Yeah.
It's not what you know, it's who you know. All right? Remember that. What happened?
Yeah, but if the kids are getting what they need for school, is that...
Because they just want to keep track of everything all the time.
Oh, so to make sure it's not like doing the wrong thing.
Yeah.
And they want to stay in budget.
I was like, this is not like a huge sum of money in the scale of like what's been stolen and stuff
Exactly.
like that.
And it's just, and I think that the headline is a little misleading because it wasn't improperly spent. It was improperly recorded.
Recorded.
Yeah, recorded or procured.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's interesting. Spark Nation! Hi, Dan Wilder.
What up,
Hi,
Wild
DJ
boy?
Junior. Patient brought to MGH for exposure to chemical substance prompts large emergency response. What is it? Anthrax? What's the other one? It was anthrax and what else?
That's anthrax. Fentanyl.
No, anthrax is the one that they were sending to people in the mail.
Yep.
Oh, and killing them. A patient brought to Mass General Hospital in Boston after an exposure to chemical substance prompted a large emergency response Wednesday night, according to a spokesperson. Mass General Brigham and Boston Fire Department hazmat team is on site at Fruit Street at the hospital to treat the patient. Boston police also said that they were called to the scene shortly after 9 p.m. to assist with the mercury spill. Mass General Hospital remains open to normal operation and there is no interruption to patient care. Here's the clip.
Here goes the clip.
Emergency response at Mass General Hospital. They say a patient was exposed to a hazardous material. Multiple fire trucks and a decontamination truck were lined up outside the emergency entrance around 10 o'clock last night. This is a look at the scene. An MIT police cruiser was seen rushing in with the sirens on. Boston police say they were called to assist with a mercury spill. And MGH says a patient came in who was exposed to a chemical. Eventually, the scene was cleared. No word on the condition of that patient.
It's a mercury spill.
Yeah, mercury spill. What does mercury do to you?
I think it's in glow sticks.
Huh?
Probably. Yeah, is it mercury
What
in glow
does-
sticks?
Mercury's
those
the
little
silver
thi-
stuff, right?
Maybe you crack it.
What
it
does
glows.
mercury-
Yeah, and inside of temperature things.
In the thermometers. Mercury is a toxic heavy metal that damages the nervous system, brain, kidneys, and lungs.
Wow.
How it affects the body depends on the type of mercury, such as metallic vapor, organic fish-borne mercury, mineral mercury, or swallowed inorganic salts, as well as the dose and duration. Oh, could it be a bath salt? What's bath salts made out of?
I thought mercury was also in fish.
Yes, there is there's a lot of fish that contain high things of mercury. Kingfish, the other day I had to read about because I was like, ooh, can my dog eat kingfish? And they were like, no, because of the high mercury. But the way we cook it and stuff like that, I don't believe it. Because he gonna eat the kingfish. He gonna eat whatever he wants. BPD commanders take up quality of life concerns at Codman Square discussions. Interesting.
Yeah, so this is the same thing from the first article.
For singing all the noise and stuff like that, because I was like, that seems like to be the same language that they're using. Keeping it moving, Woo. This is a great story. Woo announces Kerry Jordan as executive director of City of Boston Election Department. Now, if you know Kerry, you know that Kerry is a really, really dope person. He's a very humble guy. Stay out of trouble. He's an honest, great guy. I have known Kerry for a long time and just a dope person. So Mayor Machel Wu announced Kerry Jordan as the new executive director of the City of Boston Election Department and provided an update on the department's ongoing operational and modernization efforts ahead of the September 1 state primaries. Jordan will assume the role effective September 8th, 2026. Until then, Commissioner of City Records Paul Chung, who is serving as acting head of the Elections Department, will continue leading day-to-day operations. And here is the clip from Channel 5.
Kerry Jordan will now serve as the new executive director of the Boston Elections Department. He had been chief of staff for the city's Department of Innovation and Technology. Now, the Elections Department was put in receivership after a 2024 voting cycle where Boston polling locations ran out of ballots and voting machines failed across the city.
Kerry is a son of Dorchester, a Boston Public Schools alum, and a dedicated public servant who knows that the right tech tools can help close gaps between the city and our communities.
Now, the mayor says the city has made several improvements since 2024, including hiring nearly 2,000 poll workers, expanding call center staffing, and new technology at the polls so voters can check in using tablets. She says the city is making sure workers have a detailed level of preparedness. Jordan is set to start his new job on September 8th. That's a week after the primary. Live in the newsroom, Charmin Sacchetti, WCVB News Center.
Go Jordan, go Jordan. Yeah, Kerry, go Kerry. Kerry Jordan. He's one of us, and that is really, really dope. So I'm really happy for him. And this promotion. Ibuprofen recalled for reported cross contamination. Oh, nice. We can't have no damn Tylenol. We can't have ibuprofen. We can't get better. We can't get right. That's the problem. It appears to be marketed to a certain demographic. Here are the just announced FDA details. Back to school and the start of fall is prime time to run on inventory check on your medicine cabinet and restock over-the-counter medications before fall allergies, flu, and cold season hit. Today, however, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, the FDA, is revealing details of an apparent August 14th recall of ibuprofen that's said to have been distributed
exclusively in Massachusetts.
Oh, really? We the only ones that got it? What we need to know. It appears the medication may have been formulated for children with a reported dosage of 150 per 7.5 millimeters per the Mayo Clinic, dependent on body weight and body temperature. Syringes totaling 302 units point to the product being made for healthcare settings. Additionally, the maker of the ibuprofen is named as Greater Boston-based Safecor Health LLC. The company's, oh really? Its headquarters here? The founder was here. The maker of ibuprofen is here. The FDA, what is this saying to me? What is this article saying?
I'm very lost.
So what is it? What happened? What you need to know. Syringes totaling 302 units point to the product being made for healthcare settings. Additionally, the maker of the ibuprofen is named as Greater Boston-based Safecor Health LLC. The company's website states that they're repackaging and delivering company for single dosage units of medications, partnering with hospitals. What?
Let me see. The recall was triggered after reports of physical contamination inside the liquid, specifically a gel-like mass, and black particles.
Oh.
The FDA designated it as a Class 2 recall, meaning the probability of serious harm is low, but exposure could cause temporary or medical reversible health issues. No serious injuries have been reported yet.
Okay, so basically, there's a recall for ibuprofen. Don't buy it right now until an expiration date. So the lot numbers, the expiration date says January 30th, 2027. What to do? Stop using immediately. Dispose or return the thing and get a new one, and monitor and contact your pediatrician. So I think it's in the children
children
doses.
This the liquid berry flavor.
Liquid berry flavor, 4 ounces. If you got that in your house, just throw it away. Go buy another one. I don't care what date it says. Just throw it away. Go buy some different ones. So you should save yourself and your child. And intoxicated boaster launches 3 women into shoreline.
Boater. He was drunk on the boat.
Intoxicated boater launches 3 women onto the shoreline rocks after ramming vessel into airport runway pier at excessive speeds. I wonder what the hell happened there. Are the women dead? Oh my God.
It says cell phone video captures boater dancing while passengers seconds before a fatal head-on collision.
What?
Did they die? I'm not laughing at this tragic accident. I just want to know, how drunk was he to run his boat into an airport landing strip and send his 3 passengers into the air to land on rocks?
Wait, are we watching a video?
Huh?
No, we can't.
There's no video?
There's no video. But it says a Massachusetts man is accused of slamming a boat head-on onto a pier in the middle of the night in Boston Harbor, killing a 24-year-old woman after he picked her and her friends up at a bar.
Oh, Jesus.
Lawrence she 40, is facing charges of involuntary manslaughter, operating a boat while intoxicated, causing death, and 2 counts of operating a boat while intoxicated.
And causing serious injuries.
On May 13th, the crash occurred near Logan International Airport and took the life of Elizabeth Lizzie Dankett. It said Suffolk County Attorney Kevin Hayden told reporters at a press conference that she was at a bar with her friends that night. He remained at a watering hole after his friends left and struck up a conversation with Dankett and her 2 friends, said Hayden. She apparently wanted to impress the woman. Shia, I think is his name, apparently wanted to impress the woman by offering to take them to the boat club. The club allows members to take boats out into the harbor, but they can't do it at night. Shia allegedly took the boat while he did not own.
He did not own the boat either.
On out into the water. With 3 women inside. The boat did not have any exterior lighting to illuminate the water.
Oh, Jesus.
Shia was allegedly driving near Logan Airport where boats are prohibited.
This story gets so ridiculous by the sentence.
Right. In the time leading up to the crash, cell phone videos recorded Shia conducting inattentiveness at the helm, dancing and engaging with the 3 young women. Hayden said approximately 6 seconds before the crash, Shia is captured on the video with both hands on the wheel of the boat. Surveillance video showed the boat crash head on into Logan Airport runway approach the pier at roughly 36 miles per hour, which is considered excessive speed.
Did he not see it?
Prosecutors said.
Wait, hold on. I did sailing camp over in Charlestown for like 8 years.
Really?
And we sailed in the Boston Harbor by the airport.
Yeah.
You know how hard it is to even get over there by the Logan Airport?
Really?
Like, it's insanely hard.
So this man almost stole the boat and then went to the most challenging part of the harbor.
It is hard to get over there.
To hang out and to speed his boat over there.
His blood alcohol limit was two times the legal limit.
Wow.
He couldn't see straight. That's where I was.
The 2 other women suffered non-life-threatening injuries. Wow.
Yep,
That's
She
crazy.
had pleaded not guilty and is being held on a $25,000 bond.
That's it?
What?
Oh, man. Then it goes
Wow.
into talk about the young lady that passed. This is terrible. That's terrible. We got to, drinking alcohol is, blame it on the alcohol because that's crazy. Roxbury shooting at Wardman Road sends victim to hospital. It's another shooting. So what are we up to, like 22 or something like that? Or something that we're up to. A person was rushed to the hospital after shooting in Roxbury late Thursday night. As Boston police work to determine what led to the gunfire at the corner of Wardman Road and Windminster Avenue. Officers responded to the scene around 10:45 p.m., according to initial reports, with few details released about the victim's condition or any potential suspects. Wow.
Yeah.
And be safe out there, you guys. Stay liquid. Stay smooth. With that said, we're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we'll be getting into our national entertainment news. Keep it locked right here, Spark FM Online.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
Turn it up.
This is Online.com. KP and Soraland Lime present Rhythm and Rum. Rhythm and Rum. Featuring the king of soca, Machel Montano.
Showtime in 5, so let
The 12 times Road March King, Machel Montano. Performing live. First Boston appearance in 8 years. Join us at Boston City Hall Plaza for an unforgettable night of music, culture, and Caribbean energy as we officially launch Boston Caribbean Carnival Weekend in spectacular fashion. Boston City Hall Plaza, Thursday, August 27, 2026. Machel Montano performing live. Tickets available now on Eventbrite. Gather your crew, wave your flags, and get ready to fet as Boston Carnival Weekend begins. Rhythm and Rum, where Carnival starts.
All hits, all day, and it's all yours. Keep it locked to Boston's #1 for hip-hop, R&B, dancehall, and soca. SparkFMOnline.com, home of your favorite morning show, Saucy and Friends in the Morning. Tune in weekday mornings, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m.
Boston's new home for urban and Caribbean music. Spark FM.
I love them a lot.
Praise the Lord, City of Boston. This is Brother Chris right here on Spark FM.
Come on, sing it.
Bringing you Sunday morning worship each and every Sunday morning, 6 to 10 a.m. Let's get our praise on.
Often I hear people talking about how high their electricity bills are. Massachusetts has programs that everyday homeowners pay for, but never look into. Have you ever considered why some homes have panels and others don't? If you have Eversource, National Grid, or Unitil for electricity, you are paying for your neighbors to get panels at no cost. The charges are on the bill. Why not get someone to pay for yours? This program also helps with re-roofing, tree cutting, and electrical upgrades. If you're tired of short-term solutions for a long-term problem, connect with Bakari to find out if your home meets the requirements to upgrade at no cost out of pocket. Save the planet, future-proof your family for power outages, and save tens of thousands of dollars on an otherwise lifelong bill. Mention Spark when you call or text SPARK to 617-833-8940 to get 2 months off your power bill covered if your home gets selected.
What I know about courage, I learned from my adoptive mom. She said sometimes you just gotta hold on and know we'll get through this. Mom, we are so high up. Hold my hand.
No, you hold my hand.
Here we go.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org to find out more. This message is brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
JP Morgan Chase is making a global commitment to break down barriers to drive inclusive economic growth all over the world. We believe there is a pressing need to help more people move up the economic ladder. That is why we are investing in communities and people to create an economy that works for all, because no community should be left behind. Right here in Boston, we're focusing that work in Dorchester, Roxbury, and Mattapan, among other neighborhoods, on improving financial health. These efforts aim to address the key drivers of the racial wealth divide head-on. We're here to empower individuals, families, and small businesses by connecting them to the tools that build generational wealth and a long-lasting legacy. Chase is investing in Boston. Chase is investing in you. Visit us at the Mattapan branch at 1617 Blue Hill Avenue, where the team is waiting to help.
Hey there, Spark Nation. Spark FM is working to buy the block. We need our community's help to raising $100,000 to assist us with purchasing our Mattapan location we call home. This is bigger than a building. It's about securing the future where our community can continue to grow, create, and thrive together. Every donation, every share, every bit of support matters. Whether it's $10 or $1,000, you're helping build something lasting. Let's keep the momentum going. Donate now. GiveButter.com/sparktheculture. Amplify minority voices. Represent creatives. Train future leaders. Support local businesses. One community, one mission.
Spark FM.
Perhaps I was addicted to the dark side. Somewhere inside my childhood when this my heart died. And even though we both came,
Igniting the airwaves. Spark FM.
I me no stop love how the girl them flex. The hand close and make a next girl face. Me no stop love how the...
Join us on Facebook and Instagram at sparkfmonline.com. Turn us up.
Oh my darling, oh my darling.
Spark FM.
Spark FM. Yeah, it's that time. Keeping you informed on what's happening across the country. It's time for National News with Miss Hot Sauce. Miss Hot Sauce. Miss Hot Sauce. Informing the nation.
Yeah. Whoosh. All right, let's see what we Let's see what we got going on here. The national news is as followed. Alleged 9/11 mastermind's long-awaited trial scheduled for 2028. Really? I thought who?
Yeah, the tonight.
Who?
Tonight? No. Oh, what?
Who is this? I thought these people was dead.
I thought it was dead.
I thought there was nobody to prosecute. I did not know this.
Oh, okay, somebody else.
Who
Police,
is
Siki.
The alleged self-proclaimed mastermind of 9/11 attacks will stand trial in June of 2028. It's 2026. A military judge ruled Wednesday, nearly 25 years after the attack. Khalid Mohammed was captured in 2003 and has been held at Guantanamo Bay since 2006. Am I the only one that knew any of this?
I didn't know that.
You knew this?
I wasn't born.
Oh, yeah.
I learned about this in school. I'm like, there's no way this happened. There's no way. And then I saw videos and I'm like, wow. Okay.
He said I wasn't born. That's so funny because you were not. You were not born.
At 4 years. 4 years later.
You wasn't even a twinkle in your mother's eye. Golly. So 9/11 alleged mastermind Khalid Sheikh Mohammed and 2 others reach a plea deal. Trial on the merits shall begin on Monday, in 2028. Prosecutors sought a trial in 2027, but the judge said that was too soon. The trial date comes after a years-long legal saga that includes a controversial plea agreement that was later revoked. In July of 2024, Mohammed and 2 other 2009-11 defendants held at Guantanamo Bay reached a plea agreement with military prosecutors under which they would plead guilty to all charges, including the murder of 2,976 people in exchange for the death penalty being taken off the table. In these situations, if I'm in charge of all of these people being dead and I'm going to go to jail legitimately for the rest of my life, why would I not want to take the death penalty? Why would I not want to just let go of Under the deal, Mohammed would have served a life sentence at Guantanamo Bay. The agreement drew criticism from some 9/11 families, and just a few days later, then the Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin revoked the deal. I have determined that in light of the significance of decision to enter into pretrial agreement with the accused in the above referenced case, responsibility for such a decision would rest with me as the superior convening authority under the Military Commissions Act. What does that mean? Sorry guys, I gotta read a little bit so I can know. On the morning of September 11, 2 hijacked passenger jets flew into the Twin Towers of the World Trade Center in New York and in the Pentagon, killing nearly 3,000 people. Why is this trial have been so long since that they were able to prosecute or bring this to trial? It was 25 years ago.
Yeah, but they just caught these guys in 2023.
No, they caught these people in 2006. This one was captured in 2003 and then held at Guantanamo Bay since 2006. It is now 2026. Why are we still waiting 2 more years to take them to trial? What do you want to prove here? I'm confused. What does it say in the AI?
2003 and held in detention.
Why it was delayed. Captured in detention, Mohammed was captured in 2003 and has been held in Guantanamo Bay. Evidentiary disputes. The trial has faced decades of delays due to the legal challenges over whether evidence obtained through enhanced interrogation, torture at CIA black sites can be admitted in court. Failed plea deal. In July 2024, Mohammed and 2 other co-defendants agreed to a plea deal to plead guilty in exchange for being taken off the death penalty. Defense Secretary revoked that after listening to the families. After the defense lawyers challenged the revocation, a federal appeals court ruled in July 2025 that Austin had the authority to cancel the plea deal, putting the case back on track for trial. Oh, so they weren't going to go to trial. They were just going to go and get sent. This is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. They should have been executed back in 2007. This trial should not be 25. I didn't even know these people existed. They could have just killed them and I wouldn't have known. That's crazy. The law be lawing, boy. Golly. I had no idea. Wow. Did y'all know that out there in streaming land? What did they say in the comment? Did y'all know that? That's crazy.
Propaganda.
Because that's crazy. Federal judge lifts all blocks on Trump mail-in ballot executive order.
You don't say.
And so we're just going to ping-pong this
Lifts the blocks. Oh.
Lifts the blocks.
Oh.
A federal judge who blocked the most controversial aspect of President Donald Trump's executive order aimed at restricting mail-in ballots, namely employing the Postal Service as the primary enforcer of mail voter eligibility, has now lifted the decision following the Supreme Court's ruling on Monday that legal challenge as premature. The move means there are no longer legal holds on any aspect of Trump's March 2026 mail-in ballot executive order, and that the administration is free to move forward for now with its implementation without caveats. Trump's executive order directs the Department of Homeland Security to build a federal citizenship list and give it to the states. The Department of Justice to target state officials who give ballots to non-citizens, and the USPS to direct states to abide by certain mail ballot design and tracking requirements. Most critically, the order would require states to provide a list of registered eligible voters to USPS for verification and mandate that postal workers only deliver ballots to persons on the list. Dozens of Democratic state attorney generals sued the Trump administration over the USPS directive in April, arguing it is unconstitutional since states, not the federal government, have primary authority for administering elections. A separate lawsuit by voting rights advocates challenged the proposed USPS ballot verification scheme. The Supreme Court ruled Monday that the states lacked standing to challenge Trump's order on the stage since nothing had formally impacted how they will administer the elections. So until they shoot you, you can't file a police report. They can threaten to shoot you. They can hold a gun to your head. They can almost pull the trigger. But until they actually pull the trigger, there's nothing we can do about it. So until he can set up voter fraud, but until he actually does the voter fraud after the voting has taken place, that is only when they will stop the voter fraud. Thank you, America, for your due diligence. Hundreds missing, including 47 Americans in deadly Nepal floods. Damn. Not only is the government trying to F us, but so is Mother Nature.
Yeah, somewhere else had a lot of floods. Almost 500 people.
She's over it.
She's done with us.
Let's play this clip just because I'm tired of talking.
Okay, let me see.
A serious flash flood in Nepal on Wednesday morning has left over 100 reported deaths and hundreds more missing, including at least 47 American tourists, Nepali officials said, after a massive wall of water tore through a
AI
region.
comic books and
tore through a region on the Nepal-Tibet border. The flooding captured a dramatic video footage occurring in the northern Rasura district along the border with Tibet at approximately 8:40 a.m. local time on Wednesday. Authorities said inundating coastal areas along the river, burying some buildings and damaging bridges and roadways. Here is the clip.
Crashing into a village in Nepal near the border with Tibet.
Whoa.
Roadways and bridges
Wow.
washed away near the border with Tibet.
Whoa,
Oh my
hold on.
God.
Let me pull this back in.
The flooding
What?
catastrophe overseas are astounding. A wall of water crashing into a village in Nepal near the border with Tibet.
What?
Roadways and bridges washed
Look at how
away.
it
People running for their lives.
Oh
Now
my
more than
God.
150
What?
people are confirmed dead, and you can see hundreds
Look at
of
that.
tourists,
That looks like
including
AI
47
generated.
Americans are missing, according to local officials. The urgent search and rescue expected to last through the night. ABC's Alex
Wow.
Stone with the latest from the region.
That's so crazy. That's so
These are the
scary.
incredible images. Surveillance video showing an unstoppable wall of water destroying everything in its path. Crowds desperately running for their lives as a mountain of water came crashing in. Hundreds are missing, including Americans.
Look how they're running so
ABC News
fast. Oh
confirming
my God.
22 missing Americans were on a spiritual pilgrimage from Tennessee. And inside this building is a wall of mud and
Oh
debris
my God.
crashed into it. Buildings toppled, entire villages in Nepal wiped out. Screams of terror. This suspension bridge washed away. It's believed a landslide hit a glacier and debris from that glacier came down with incredible force. The event had the energy equivalent of a 5.2 magnitude earthquake, according to the USGS.
When all this rock comes down, has a lot of energy, it warms up that ice, creates more water.
The ice, debris, and water came into the valley, and experts estimate they may have been 130 to 160 feet high. The water moving as fast as 44 miles per hour. Events like this have occurred before in the Himalayas. When the rock comes down the mountain, the energy warms up glacial ice, causing it to melt and move with landslide debris. Now, urgent rescues are underway, and the number of dead is expected to keep climbing. The region popular for hiking, this man trapped on a roof, waves down a helicopter, and then dangerously climbs on board. Survivors forming a human chain wading through knee-deep debris.
Because that's
the United
not just
Nations
mud,
is
that's
mobilizing
mud.
rescue efforts. The World
Mud
Health
is
Organization
heavy.
is on site with enough medical kits, they say, for 10,000 people to last about 3 months. Alex Stone, ABC News.
Wait. There's one thing I want to say. The news are like, oh, you know, like 2 Americans also passed away. I'm like, I'm not thinking of Americans.
Me
I'm thinking
either.
of
The people, the babies,
They're
the
human
land.
beings that are breathing, have blood flowing through their veins just like
Yeah.
us, just got washed away. And I'm just like, I'm
That
not
was
thinking of
very
Americans.
crazy to
It's nuts.
watch. You imagine that?
That's
Wow. You didn't think you got it bad, boy. Golly.
prayers to them, man.
Yeah.
Prayers to them.
A man is arrested near U.S. Capitol after driving from California with a guillotine in his truck bed. Oh, he was going to knock some heads off. Where he find a guillotine from? I want to see it in real life. Open this. I am so entertained at this point. Where was you going with the guillotine?
The big house.
Yeah. Go and see. Play that because that's crazy.
That's crazy.
He really had one.
Free that man.
If you don't know what it is, it's a head chopper. You put your head in it, chop your head off.
New details about the California man at the center of an unusual arrest near the U.S. Capitol. The 35-year-old man from Julian, about 60 miles northeast of San Diego, was arrested yesterday when police officers say they spotted a guillotine in the bed of his pickup truck. Capitol Police say he
was
drove
looking
from
for Trump.
California to D.C., but they don't know why. Police say the truck containing the device was illegally parked east of the Capitol grounds. The driver was arrested accused of carrying a dangerous weapon.
Next time you gotta find Trump.
Yeah, listen.
Where do you buy that
shit? Why not? Like, where'd you get that? Let me see. The police said they spotted the pickup truck, and he's carrying a pickup truck in a Toyota Tundra, and decided that he was. Lee said the 10-foot tall wooden guillotine with a metal blade was the real deal when asked by an officer if the weapon was fully functioning. Lee stated he wasn't there for any specific reason and didn't have issues with specific members of Congress. Oh, he took it over to Congress.
By the Capitol.
Lawmakers were not on the Capitol when Lee was arrested. They won't tell us where he got it from.
He shouldn't have
He
stopped.
made that.
He should have went straight to the White
I don't
House.
think you could buy a guillotine.
Yeah, that's homemade, man.
He
That's
made that.
He made that. That was
That's
YouTube
custom.
like tutorial.
That is custom.
Oh, he built it. He said, I am not okay with not knowing who these people are, and you shouldn't be either, he says. The last few months, however, I've been working on a solution. I built a guillotine. I'm going to drive this effort to Washington, D.C. He goes on to say the guillotine is strictly for self-defense purposes. I harbor no. Sir, in what way do you use a guillotine or a guillotine for self-defense? You're coming to shoot me. Can you please come walk over here and put your head into this hole so that I can chop it off? How you use that for self-defense?
It's not really convenient. Like, how do you be like, you know what? We got beef. When I knock you out, it's over.
He said, I don't think he'd hurt anyone, said Kevin Lee, who told the LA Times he was surprised to learn of the arrest. Whether Lee's actions could be protected by the First Amendment depends on a specific factual circumstance. Generally speaking, a person has broad rights under the First Amendment, including speech that is aggressive, distasteful, or controversial. The decisive question is going to be: was the object operational or a symbol? Could a person actually have been harmed? How did he display it, and what did he say about it? First of all, regardless of whether it's real or not, he would have to commit a whole bunch of other crimes to get somebody unwillingly or not willingly to put their head in there. He would have had to kidnap them, knock them out, and confiscate them for them to go in there. You'd have to threaten them with gun or violence to get them in there. So everything that he does before it gets to this point is where y'all should get him. Because this is crazy. But it is really nice. He did a good job building that. Good for him. Good for him. I've always wondered, I want to see one of these in real life because I feel like this is how the Trump administration should actually, meet how they should be
it should be
tried.
Public.
Yes, public.
It should be live streamed.
Yep. By show speed and
it should be like it should be like 10 minutes long. It should have no ads.
3D.
It should have everybody just lined up.
It should be an immersive experience.
And it should be like, who should be speaking? Who should be on the mic?
I know, we've got to plan this out right.
It should be like that guy at the boxing matches. Let's get ready to rumble. And it just cues
Let's get ready to tumble their heads. Get it?
That'd be so sick.
Lord, jeez.
You gonna learn today. You gonna
That's funny. All right, Meta U.S. says Chinese hackers broke into Justice Department. NASA Federal Reserve says, and I'm not reading about that because I don't really care. Whoever wants to hack into whatever they want to hack into it. Eliminate student debt, medical debt, and what else do we want to eliminate when they hack into it? Clear everybody from their IRS
healthcare, free healthcare,
and then and screw up the healthcare system that we don't have no other way but to get free healthcare. Those are my demands.
No, lower the gas.
Lower the yes. Go ahead and then change the election properly to reflect the actual winners of the 2024 election, because it was not Donald Trump.
Oh, take down ICE
website
and website
and training facilities and database. Yes, that's what me and Daniel want. Meta reaches a landmark $18 billion settlement with states in trial over teen social media addiction, and I want in on that. What is the is my what's it called?
What is it called? What is that? What is it? The lawsuit? What is it?
What everybody does it. Class action. What's my class action?
Where's my $2 million?
You're not gonna get that. You might get about $54, but $54 you didn't have before. Let me just try to read the number. So Meta agreed Wednesday to pay up to 18 billion. Oh, that's a B. 18 billion. So how much Meta gotta have if they got already 18 billion? What the billion is that Meta is worth? Can you look that up? How much is Meta worth as a company? 18 billion and add stronger child safety measures to its Facebook and Instagram.
1.5 trillion.
Really?
What?
Yes.
For scrolling on your phone? Nah, you're tweaking. No way.
Meta, Facebook, the AI, Instagram.
The settlement resolved a pivotal case years in the making that sought to hold the tech giant accountable for the role in platforms playing in undermining children's mental health. The effort targeted features designed to hook young children's attention. It should go towards adults too, because just because my frontal lobe is closed don't mean that I'm not easily addicted to constant scrolling. I am addicted to it.
I've seen the algorithm on Instagram and stuff is very predatory. You like one video, it sends you 7 of the same
1,400 of them. Yep.
And then your whole thing is changed in an hour. And it's what just happened? I liked one video and then
everything
goes to an hour. And it's just
or if you're just talking in real life and then you realize that everything you just had a conversation about is now all over your timeline, and it's crazy. The settlement would be paid out over 10 years. California will get the largest sum of at least $1.5 billion, but several other states will still collect hundreds of millions of dollars each over the decade. Does that go back to the hands of the families, or is that just the state get it and they can do whatever they want?
I'm calling my claim right now. It's asking me what anxiety and depression.
Yes, I tell it you have all of that, every single one. Oh, Morgan & Morgan is doing it. Morgan & Morgan got money. Yes, they are. So yes, let's keep it moving. A judge suspends charges against ex-Marine arrested on Trump's golf course. Why are you suspending the charges and not completely dismissing them completely?
Wait a minute.
That man is innocent as hell. So, a judge on Wednesday suspended criminal charges against a former U.S. Marine arrested on President Donald Trump's Los Angeles area golf course with ammunition. Oh, this is different. With ammunition and a gun in his vehicle. He is undergoing a psychiatric evaluation. What was you going to say, Daniel?
No, mind. Sorry, I was like, if all I hear is someone's on the property of Trump's golf course with a gun,
we know why he did. But I guess he had a license to carry, and it was ammunition in his gun. Los Angeles County. His name is John Longren Jr. Sent Janine John Teal, 38, to a mental health court in Hollywood based on statements he made in a pretrial evaluation indicating he wasn't mentally fit to stand trial. In the evaluation, Teal falsely insisted he had been a State Department official for 14 years. When Teal was arrested earlier this month, he was seen wearing an earpiece and taking pictures of the golf course where Trump was scheduled to attend a Republican National Committee dinner. The event was at Trump's National Golf Course, Los Angeles. A search for his pickup truck in the golf course parking lot at the time turned up a loaded 9mm pistol, binoculars, and a badge that read Security Protection Agent, according to the U.S. Attorney General. Longhorn expressed particular concern over the 200 pages of Teal's writing that investigators found following his arrest. The writings including schedules for First Lady Melania Trump and members of the Presidential Secret Service, as well as detailed lists for surviving off-grid. The judge did not say whether the writings included any specific political motives or ideologies. That's crazy.
Damn.
He was going to kill them all. He looked like it too. He looked tapped and not ready to fit trial, and I think you guys should free that man. He freed him. Let's play this little clip. Field Marshal.
Isn't able to understand nature. Pursuant to 1367 and 1368, based on my observations and actions and information available, I believe that Mr. Telly isn't able to understand the nature of the proceedings or assist me in the conduct of this case at this time. And so I asked the court to find it out. Okay.
Damn, he said the dude can't even help him in his own case.
Hello. That's crazy.
Does he know he's there?
He probably not. And that's why you did. He did the most. Like you had a manifesto. You were tracking these people and stalking them. It's interesting that it's been suspended, but that's very cool. Friends of Nolan Williams threatened. First of all, I want us as an America to stop calling them the friends of Nolan Wells, because regardless of whether they did anything to that boy or not, they did not act as friends to Nolan Wells, so they will not be called friends of Nolan Wells. Them little white boys that was with Nolan Wells that day is threatening Reverend Al Sharpton with defamation lawsuit, and Al Sharpton says he welcomes the litigation, because they would have to open up a whole lot of stuff for them to prove defamation. 3 friends of Nolan Wells have issued a notice to Reverend Al Sharpton that they intend to sue him for defamation unless Sharpton publicly retracts and apologizes his statements. The group says Sharpton made accusing the group of direct involvement with Wells' death. The 3 boys, Warren Hudson, Jax, and Morgan, issued the letter to Al Sharpton through their attorneys, Tyler Cox and Edward Pulsick. On July 4th, the 3 men and Wells traveled to Horn Island, located off the Mississippi Golf Course, for a day of partying. This article is saying that Wells chose to remain on the island while his 3 friends returned to shore with his cell phone and without asking how he was going to get back. However, Wells never returned that evening, and his mother, Christine, along with Hudson, reported Wells missing. Wells was found dead on the island 2 days later. Authorities have not determined Wells' cause of death, and they have no charges found against anyone for alleged wrongdoing. Official autopsy results have not been released, and an independent autopsy commissioned by Wells' family found his cause and manner of death undetermined. How come the independent autopsy was done within a week, and the official autopsy with all of the body parts and the fresh body has not been concluded as of yet? That's one question that I have. And why did they rule this a drowning prior to getting the full medical autopsy from the official person doing the autopsy? Those are just simple questions that I have, and everybody should have them too. Sharpton has made several appearances with the Wells family and spoken on the case numerous of occasions. The group says you falsely accuse these three completely innocent young men of extremely serious wrongdoing that constitute multiple felonies under Mississippi law, including but not limited to murder, hindering prosecution in the first degree, and tampering with physical evidence, the letter says. In the intended to sue letter, attorney Tyler Cox and Edward Mann alleges that the Reverend Al Sharpton defamed their clients during a TMZ interview where he spoke on the investigation into the Wells death. During the TMZ interview, Sharpton made statements calling for answers regarding the circumstances of Wells' death. He says, "I will first of all stunned at the fact that this young man is going out, he and 3 friends, he black, they white, and a day later, his mother and them start searching for him. No one comes forward, and then they find out after 2 days that they claimed his body was washed up and that they had given his cell phone and his keys to one of 3 friends, saying he didn't want to go back from Horn Island with them," Sharpton said in a TMZ interview. Sharpton, he said, "I have brought these three young men in for questioning under oath," Sharpton said in an interview with TMZ. She got to look at the possibility of racism on different levels, one where any of the three guys racist. The attorney argued that Sharpton's statements were intended to accuse them of infamous crimes, publicly claimed them as a criminal, identified them as enemies, and endangered them and subject them to threat, ridicule, and concern. It sounds like y'all are reaching for a lot of different things, and there is enough out there for us to be suspicious of the alleged friends of Nolan Wells. I don't even know how to get into that anymore because I feel like y'all be doing weird things. And with that said, we're going to take a very, very quick commercial break, and we'll be back with a rundown of the entertainment news, and we'll see you guys on Monday.
We'll be back.
We'll be right back.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
Igniting the airwaves. Spark FM.
Looking for bold flavor and good vibes? Come to Finn's Fusion, right at 1191 Blue Hill Avenue. We're bringing you the best of Caribbean cuisine with a touch of African flavors. From savory breakfast sandwiches to mouth-watering small bites, the famous steak and cheese on cocoa bread, and daily $6 lunch specials. Stop by, grab a plate, and taste the fusion everyone's talking about. That's Finn's Fusion, 1191 Blue Hill Avenue, where flavor meets culture.
Often I hear people talking about how high their electricity bills are. Massachusetts has programs that everyday homeowners pay for, but never look into. Have you ever considered why some homes have panels and others don't? If you have Eversource, National Grid, or Unitil for electricity, you are paying for your neighbors to get panels at no cost. The charges are on the bill. why not get someone to pay for yours? This program also helps with re-roofing, tree cutting, and electrical upgrades. If you're tired of short-term solutions for a long-term problem, connect with Bakari to find out if your home meets the requirements to upgrade at no cost out of pocket. Save the planet, future-proof your family for power outages, and save tens of thousands of dollars on an otherwise lifelong bill. Mention Spark when you call or text SPARK to 617-833-8940 to get 2 months off your power bill covered if your home gets selected.
Boston.
Wake your waistline up to your favorite Saturday morning radio show. It's the Vibes Up 360 morning show with specialist and DJ Junior. Every Saturday, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Hashtag Vibes Up 360.
Vibe 360 Radio Morning Show.
All hits, all day, and it's all yours. You're listening to Spark FM. Online.
New England's spring and summer celebrations are amongst us. From proms, graduations, weddings, birthdays, cookouts, festivals, baby showers, and more. But let's be honest, nothing ruins an event faster than a bad DJ or a boring atmosphere. That's where Spark FM DJs and MCs come to save the day. Our professionally skilled, versatile team of entertainers specialize in curating unique, unforgettable experiences for all occasions. Private parties, corporate events, school celebrations, kid-friendly events, community festivals, and multi-genre music experiences for every crowd. Whether you need hosting, crowd engagement, or the perfect soundtrack, our DJs will keep you entertained start to finish. Book your Spark DJ today. Visit sparkfmonline.com. Submit an event inquiry form, and our team will contact you to customize the perfect package for your event. Spark FM Online, sparking the soundtrack to your celebration.
Hey there, Spark Nation. Spark FM is working to buy the block. We need our community's help to raising $100,000 to assist us with purchasing our Mattapan location we call home. This is bigger than a building. It's about securing the future where our community can continue to grow, create, and thrive together. Every donation, every share, every bit of support matters. Whether it's $10 or $1,000, you're helping build something lasting. Let's keep the momentum going. Donate now. GiveButter.com/sparktheculture. Amplify minority voices. Represent creatives. Train future leaders. Support local businesses. One community, one mission.
What I know about courage, I learned from my adoptive mom. She said sometimes you just gotta hold on and know we'll get through this. Mom, we are so high up. Hold my hand.
No, you hold my hand.
Here we go.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org to find out more. This message is brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
Did you know that you can now get a standard Massachusetts driver's license regardless of your immigration status? To get help with your application, a list of all required documents, and nearby appointment scheduling, visit mass.gov/WFMA. Your license is your way forward, so why not get started today? Register now at mass.gov/WFMA or call 857-368-WFMA.
Call Spark FM at 617-272-3387. The all-new Spark FM.
You're the baddest one.
Spark FM. You are now listening to Spark FM. Spark FM.
Come on, do it if you switch dog. That's what it means if you kill love. Goose, why you get him with the 17 dog?
Spark
Oh, yes, you kindly. Miss strolling on your mango sweet, so. Strolling on your mango.
New England's #1 urban Caribbean music. Radio. Spark FM.
Bing, bing, bing. We're just going to run down these real quick, see what we got going on. Suge Knight claims Dwayne Keefe D. Davis' former lawyers offered him $1 million to say that Tupac murder suspect wasn't in the car. This is just going to be going this like a ping pong. But you did it, I did it, me did it. I want credit. I don't want to go to jail. I want to go to jail. I'm already in the jail. We all did it. We all shot Tupac. All of you guys should be prosecuted for Tupac's death. Everybody who wants to, go for it.
I don't believe nothing Suge Knight said.
I don't believe nothing Keefe D say.
I believe Keefe D.
I don't believe nothing any of them say.
I
Arrest them all. Get the guillotine. I'm about to go borrow that from that man. Nori fires back after DJ Vlad calls him a snake over canceled interview. I did to you what you did to our culture. I wish Vlad TV would go away. That's what I wish. I wish they would go away. Because they're very appropriators and things like that. And I don't like Vlad. I think he's grimy like, what's the little fat one name that sit in his basement and talk shit?
The Academics.
Academics, yeah.
They said Nori is about Nori.
Is he?
Nori, this is what Vlad said. He said Nori's about Nori. He doesn't mean ish. He's a snake.
It's a snake.
Nori had a much different interpretation of what happened in his response. He said, I did to you what you did to our culture. I bent you over and I effed you. I'm a grown man. I have the right to change my mind. All right, yeah, brother. Yeah, you know, hey, Hey.
Let's see. Texas drag ban shut down as judge cites Dolly Parton in ruling just don't go. What? A judge cited Dolly Parton in a drag ban ruling. A federal judge was struck down Texas Senate bill, blah, 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 targeting drag performances, telling people who are offended by drag shows the solution is relatively simple. Just don't go. Because why is this hard? Why do Republicans want to make everything such a big to-do? Drag people have been around since the beginning of time, and they are not the ones out here touching your children because you guys are.
Bars.
What are we doing? The demographic of child pedophiles and predators are white men. Cut it out. U.S. District Judge David Hittner ruled on Tuesday that the B-12 improperly restricted speech in violation of the First Amendment. The decision blocks Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton from enforcing the law and puts a stop to this motion for a new trial, as reported by NBC. It's just so crazy to me how ridiculous these people are all the time. Y'all would sit there and make the boogeyman a friggin' drag queen, but the actual boogeyman that is destroying lives, you champion. And I don't get it. I don't get it.
It's super nosy.
And somehow you guys have convinced the stupidest of the stupid that what you're doing is right, and they follow you blindly into a cult-like administration. And I'm so sad that there's not enough smart people in this world to run our government. I mean, smart. Let me shut up, because I was going to say something else was right. There's prejudice. Big Meech breaks silence on 50 Cent cutting ties with him over Rick Ross, saying he loves Drake, Kendrick, Ross, and 50 Cent. That's true. He can love who he want to. You might not get money from other people, but you can love who you want to. So Big Meech has a simple philosophy when it comes to hip hop. He loves everybody's music. The BMF founder made that clear during a recent interview clip. Asked about Drake, Flannery said he loves the rapper's music, swearing in everything about him. He then expanded his appreciation to include Kendrick Lamar, Rick Ross, and 50 Cent, a group whose members have been entangled in some of the hip-hop's most high-profile rivalries. Why Big Meech never chooses sides? The clip circulated on a YouTube short titled Big Meech addresses 50 Cent cutting him off. He stated that he loves Drake's music then. He explained that he has never met him. However, Meech said he appreciates his swag. We just going to repeat the same thing over and over again. So Big Meech is finally speaking out, and he don't really got nothing to say. So we'll move on. What nobody tells you about veneers. Ari Fletcher's new smile sparks a debate. That people could tell they're fake. Yes, it looks fake, Ari. It looks fake.
I don't like them.
They look like horse teeth.
They do. They
so
look
funny.
stupid.
It's like piano keys.
Because how are they perfect? And so why do I don't understand?
And then they file down your real teeth underneath them.
Yeah, so then you have little stubs.
Yeah, little.
Like you're supposed to have some of them are supposed to be pointy. Like that's the whole point.
Exactly, the little canines.
If you need, just get some retainers. You know, that's less expensive actually.
Let me see. I don't care about Ari and her veneers. I just think that if you're gonna go, veneers have officially become a full-blown lifestyle purchase, with people booking international trips and spending thousands of dollars to walk away with a brand new smile. The latest example making the rounds online is Ari Fletcher, who recently showed off a fresh set of veneers alongside fiance Moneybag Yo, describing her new teeth as thinner and whiter than before. Is it a good thing to have thinner teeth? I feel like that.
No,
not at all.
I feel like
I see a lot of them people eat stuff on TV with veneers, and then veneers pop out their mouth and stuff.
I think it's weird because it's like only in recent history has your teeth needed to be white.
Yeah, like super shiny white.
Why does it need to be white? You're gonna be eating food
staining up your feet. Yeah, as long as you brush them and they're clean, you can do teeth whiteners and stuff if they're a little extra stained. But this whole veneer process thing is just very baffling to me. If your teeth aren't bad, keep the teeth in your head that the Jesus gave you.
That the Jesus gave you.
That the Jesus gave you. He gave you a good teeth. Some people got some effed up teeth that you say, hey. You might want to figure that out. When the pot and kettle collide, Joey Badass is getting dragged back to 2022 for resurfaced tweets criticizing Tristan Thompson amid cheating scandals. And now that he's involved in his own cheating scandals, he is now being dragged for it. So that's why you got to watch what you say. If you use a slime ball, don't talk about other slime balls. Y'all should just all be in the same slime ball place. Jamie Foxx says bombastic scene was removed from the Django Unchained to protect Kerry Washington's career. Oh, is that a sex scene maybe?
It says if you read the script, Broomhilda and Django get graped.
Oh,
they get graped. But once we together, Quentin and I and Kerry, we want to protect Kerry Washington. They added because why? Because movies are forever, meaning that if some bombastic scene you can't take out and it's forever.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
There's a lot of them. I think she was
Django's wife.
She was Django's wife. But in that movie, remember the four colored girls, which was I would never watch that. That movie was traumatic to a lot of different people. I think she got raped in that movie.
Oh wow.
I think it might have been her. One of them got really badly sexually assaulted in that movie. Yeah, so that's crazy. Young Miami announces Spend That remix with Kodak Black and Lil Baby.
Okay. I like that.
Really? Kodak Black?
Who is that?
Yeah.
The Sandlot cast reunites for Dugout Dads comedy series.
Wow,
Chris Paul signs on to executive produce. Oh, that's going to be fun.
Fire.
That's going to be fun. And then last but not least, popular rapper arrested on DWI and possession charges. And which one is this?
What do you know about the Sandlot, Daniel? What do you know about the Sandlot?
Dude, my mom had me watching Sandlot when I was 5.
Good.
It's one of the greatest movies.
Your mom is doing the good work for the culture.
You're killing me, Smalls. Come on, that's fire.
Rapper Big X The Plug was jailed over the weekend in a Dallas suburb after being arrested for allegedly driving while intoxicated and possessing marijuana. Where's Big X The Plug? The biggest, the baddest. Buppa-da. That's my song. Oh, wow. So that's not good. He only had 2 ounces of marijuana. 2 ounces is a lot, though.
But you can't be doing that and then you living in Texas.
And drinking, yeah. Prior to his arrest, Big X the Plug was scheduled to appear in Canada for the Country Rising Festival of Winnipeg's Blue Cross Park, and now he's in jail and arrested.
Damn.
Yes. All right, people. Thank you so much for joining us today on this Carnival Thursday. And with that said, we'll be giving away 1 ticket to Machel Montano right now. Call us up 617-272-3387. 617-272-3387. Call us up right now to get those tickets.
Call Spark FM at 617-272-3387.
Spark FM is more than a radio station. It is Boston's home for culture. We see you because we are of our home. Invest in us and believe in us. Keep Spark FM in the community.